This poem came about from way too many literature classes the last couple of semesters, including one that focused on analyzing literature using Lacanian psychoanalysis. It was fun, hard, interesting, and it was driving me a little crazy. This is called Rules of Illusion. That's A-L-L-U-S-I-O-N, Rules of Illusion. Swords, knives, and daggers always mean the phallus. It's about power, the myth of control. In poetry, all literature really, scissors are never simply about haircuts. When writing about haircuts, one must speak of Samson and that evil woman who stole his strength, betrayed him to his enemy. If composing a poem about enemies, allude to walking in their shoes, but be subtle. We should feel enlightened at the end, wiser. Think of the hymn, Peace Like a River. When writing on the river, there is no choice but to dwell on mothers, birth, the ebb and flow of time, the source of all things, not to mention loss, reflections, and of course fishing. If the poem is about fishing, we expect a reference to the Apostle Peter, or to Matthew casting nets, fish and fins, Huck Finn perhaps, and the Mississippi. Anything about Captain Ahab is gratuitous grandstanding. Best to keep it simple. Stick to lost fish hooks cast into trees. When writing of loss, imply madness. Lost keys symbolize the loss of power or love, but avoid cliché, key to your heart, losing one's marbles, that sort of thing. It is no use to write about the barefoot boy a century ago, his bowl-cut hair roughly trimmed by his poor mother. He would rather it be wild, flung across his forehead in the wind as he sets his wooden raft afloat. He and his friend with the fishing pole, flat on the boards, peering into the depths. Do you see them, do you? The drawstring cloth bag lies empty between them. Not only the marbles, but his jackknife and a skeleton key have all been lost. No one will believe your story, you in goggles and swim fins, snorkeling in the river, spying the speck of color on the stony bottom, or the look of wonder on your face as you rub the dirt from its surface and raise the relic to light.